What is going on, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Millennium Racing League Cup Series here for race number 14 at Kansas. Now, I feel like I say this all the time, but I am super excited for this race. Now, that is because Kansas is actually one of my favorite tracks on this game because of its very unique capabilities and different lines for these drivers to run. Yes, you can run the bottom and if you want. At Kansas, there is multi grooves that you can actually run. However, the top side is the fast line. One of the few tracks actually at this game that you can actually run around the top side and then make time. That is going to be key here. And now, one special thing for tonight is we have the draft on low. Yes, you heard me right. The draft will be on low. It will not be on normal. It will not be on high. It'll be on low. And because of that, there is a lot of capabilities for putting the race into the driver's hands. So we're going to see what they can do. To kind of go off with a whole qualifying aspect, we have Xander on pole today. Xander, of course, picking up his 5th pole of the season, complimenting his 5 wins so far. So excellent stat line to have. We have B Right Racing in P2, his 4th pole this season. Fourth runner-up start. My bad. I apologize about that. Cyber in P3. Cade is going to start P4, and then we have 2 hot seats right now. BS14 Cars is the first one. He's going to actually take 5th, so that is going to be the inside line. And what is going to be impactful about the inside line is that on the initial race start, you actually want to be on the bottom. On the first 2 corners, you want to be on the bottom. Honestly, even in row 2 on back, starting on the bottom, you're going to be really on the offensive in order to get up to the high side because you're going to see a lot of people jockeying for position. T-Bird P6, BD Deadman P7, Liam P8, Goose, US Trek Enterprise, P9, and Worst Cod, P10. Then we go into the non-qualifiers, and we're going to see who exactly shows up because we have people that are going to be coming in a little bit later, and there's going to be right before we start later, and there are going to be people that are going to be joining in immediately. So, yeah, Kansas is going to be one of those tracks in terms of the points. Currently, Cyber has a lot of points to give, but 173 is definitely not a cushion. Yes, that is basically a race distance. He could take the week off, and he would probably still have the point lead. But there's no guarantee on that. So of course, Cyber is going to look for a good point stay. However, Xander's going to want to be looking for spectacular finishes the rest of the season out. To kind of go into exact details, Xander's 173 points on back, BD is 216, and all this comes because of Daytona. Daytona kind of put a wrench into everyone's plans here, and because of that, you have people that were, kind of knocked out of position of where they normally run, and that is just because of Daytona Super Speedway Racing. If you were there, you know what happened. So because of that, the cautions just spread cautions, and well, not a long green flag was able to come about, which we normally see, at least what we did see at Talladega. So. I'm going to hand it on over. I'm gonna start getting the lobby all set up. So if I seem quiet, that is why. Make some noise. Who is watching right now? I'm going to be watching the chat. Going to get everything all set up, and we will be green. I'll be right back, guys. All right. So with that, we have everyone in the lobby right now. To kind of go over everyone that I didn't quite say that didn't put in a time. Pied Piper is actually going to be starting up in 11th. The only one who actually that did not actually get a that will not be joining us is actually going to be Worst COD Player. Worst COD Player is going to be the only one not starting out of the people that did actually qualify. So Piper is going to start into P10. Packer is going to move into P11. Bassbuck, I do see Bassbuck here, and where is he at actually right now? Bass is, I think, the one that literally just left. But yeah, he is going to be starting in P12. Nathan, Agent Orange as well, looking to get in here. There he is in P13. Actually, let me just check on that. Just make sure everyone's going to be here. All right, so it looks like actually I just got word that Bass will not be joining us, so that is going to be interesting there. So it looks like everyone is just kind of, it's also really interesting to see the jockeying for position for down here. If you see the people leaving and then joining back in, it's because they're trying to get the last pit stall here. The last pit stall, in case you didn't know, gets you the first pit stall actually on pit road. So I think that's very interesting to see the mind games that is being put into effect here. I see Jagger is in the chat right now. Xander's there as well. He is going to be the one leading us to green. So welcome, everyone. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Hopefully you guys are excited for the race. I'm certainly excited because there is a lot in store. There's a lot riding on the line. We are now 5 races until the end of the season. So because of that, there is a lot to do. There's a lot to see. There's a lot of positions and points to be gained. Who can get there? Who can, well, who can actually win out? So we're going to see. That is going to be the big one. The one that we actually need to look out for. The ones to really look out for, as I'm literally being told right now, Cyber's actually messaging me saying that he has a piece for tonight, so look out for Cyber there. The 19 of Agent Orange loves this racetrack. 19 is going to be looking to have a good race as well. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that. Of course, the real big key here in the beginning part of this run is who's going to get to the high side the quickest. Anyone that can stay with the draft the quicker, or anyone that can get to the high side and get into the draft quicker will be in a much better position than anyone else. So the time has come here in another minute, so the time has not quite come yet for this race to go on out. And as soon as 9:10 hits, we will be leaving the lobby here, getting it into the driver's hands, and we will be right as rain. So, any final thoughts? Who are your guys' picks? Everyone in chat right now, who do you have picked for this race? Like I said, my ones to watch is definitely going to be the 19, the 1, and the 14. I think those guys are going to be the ones to watch out for. So, without further ado, we're going to kick it on off to the driver's hands. All right, guys, timer's about to go right now. I see you guys already plastering me with invites. I'm unpausing the timer. Good luck. Let me know when I can join back in. What up, Hunty? How you doing today, boss? Hunty, you should be joining us. What are you talking about? I am actually not racing tonight. I am commentator Patton tonight. That's where I'm saying Xander saying Jagger. There we go. We have a variety amongst the field. Of course, you know, every driver wants to say, yeah, I'm gonna win. I definitely say the ones that are gonna be the ones to watch out for are the ones that are going to be the most consistent. Kansas is super, super hard on tires, especially in the late run. You get so tight throughout the entirety of the run. and we're going to see what they can do on the worn tires. That is going to be the hard part here. Who can actually maintain that level of aggressiveness throughout the entirety of the run, because you will be pitting around. You obviously want to pit around like the 28 lap mark, 29 obviously. So we're gonna see. All right, we just got the word. Let's join. There's going to be 16 total drivers with us tonight, so that's going to be a really full field, honestly. So, like I said, some drivers are joining in a little bit later. Some of us not. So, with that being said, Xander's going to be the one leading us to green, like I said. I'm only in one league, and even that's frustrating with this game. I know. I just wish I could recruit you into this one. MRL is, I'm telling you, going to be big next season. We already have the fighting spirit for these guys for this season, and it's technically season 0. We're kind of getting the settings all worked out, so we're going to go on board with the 1 here. The 19 dropping on back because he did not qualify here. The 1 is going to be starting on the bottom, kind of what you expected. The 17 swinging on low, up high to get second place right there. So yes, I'm going to get all situated, get in my comfy chair right now, and we will be A-okay. Of course, with as many drivers as there are, I can expect that there will be a little bit of, might give it a try. Well, there we go. Hunty, we'd love to have you. You can expect that there will be contact, but with auto cautions on, that is going to be the big one. The 20 of Cade is going to be P4. I was about to say, I don't know if he thought he was going to be the leader there for a second. Technically, the 1 is going to be leading, but I will also point on out the 51 is up there as well. He actually put it in a time this week, so good job for him. He is also saying that he's very excited about this race, so we're going to see what he can do. We're on board with him right now. That is T-Bird. Some of these drivers you may recognize. The 69 right there is going to be BS, and Dakota is going to be in the back alongside in the custom right there, the 28. So we're going to be on board with Xander right now because we are going to be green at the line. And with that, we are good. So you can see right now that Xander is finding a very comfortable lead, going to the inside and then automatically going to the outside. The 51 right there had a magnificent start, already up 3 positions in the P3. Now you're going to see the battle for the high side right now. We're going to be on board with the 3, getting that good shot right now. Piper right behind the 3 of US Trek, but he's going to have the high side momentum. Going to look to get around the top side, but it's not going to quite be there. The 51, though, like I said, looked like he got shot out of a cannon right now. The 20 of Cade and the 22 of BD right behind. Now we're going to see that the 69 of BS got out of line right there. I think he's has a bit of a strategy in mind right now. It's kind of saving the fuel and tires, kind of like what you should. And the 18 of Mopower Cat, this is P10 in points right now, looking to gain some advantage. Mopower Cat is the 18. Oh, the 6 of Packers in the wall. That is definitely going to hurt his momentum, as the 41 of Justin Shackett is now going to try to get around the outside, but to no avail. On board with a 20 of Cade right now. The 20, you can see how aggressive. The 51, a little bit feather-footed through turn 3. Then you see Cade very hot and heavy, but that is right there. Perfect example of how much time you can gain on the exit of the corner. 51, very easy in, but fast out. 20, hard in, slow out. So it all depends on how aggressive you want to be here in the beginning. I just want to grind something that's fun to grind. Well, there you go. Oh! Looks like maybe a little bit of a lag spike. Spike the 43 out of line. That allows the 19 to get back in the top side and shovels the 43 to the back of this line. Now, it's going to be a matter of just getting into a rhythm right now. The 17 trying to make up some ground right now, but that 1 of Xander's been stout so far. You can see the different lines as well. A little bit slight different angle as you get into the corner right now, and that is a line right there. it's very hard to pass at Kansas. At least, let me rephrase that. Hard to pass cleanly. Of course, you know, you can just do like what Jagger's doing right now. Try to slide job your opponent, but then the 38 right there has that high side momentum, so it's so hard to make that pass cleanly there without a mistake. So right now the 14 of Cyber is trying to get into the top 5. Oh, BD, maybe a little bit of a shot back behind him with the 19 getting to the 14 there, but that 14 is looking stout as well. He is a little bit on the slow part going into the green here, but now he is finding his footing, looking to get going, much like the color of his car. He is green light, baby. So now you can see him swinging on high. The 19 is going to have a bit of a run right here. This is going to be a lovely shot. Ooh, a little bit of tag of the wall right there from the 14, but nothing too crazy. The 22, a little bit lower of an entry, but the 14 will have a little bit more momentum coming out. You can just see him close and close and close. Is he going to dive down to the inside? No, he doesn't. 14 looking very clean. Ooh, I see a battle for B position right there. The 51 is being put into the wall by the 20. That was definitely not intentional, but that is definitely going to hamper them going into the clutches of this second pack right now. Definitely nothing too crazy. A little bit of a time loss, but nothing too bad whatsoever. The 20 now has that position. That is P3 for Cade. Anyway, so we have the 51 now in P4. Piper now moving forward as well. So look at Piper. Right behind, right in front of him is Dakota, and you can see that. Well, actually, who is that back there? That is the 3 of US Truck Enterprise up on the top side. I wonder if something happened with him right there, but right now he is the one that is kind of leading the caboose on this train. I'm sorry if I can't talk right now. It's because there is just so much action going on. The 48 tried to put a move on the 38 right there, but the 38 is holding tight. And this is great racing for what I'm seeing right now. Yes, it's hard to pass, but that is where strategy comes into play. Like I said, 28 laps is about the average that you get on a full fuel run. 30 if you really kind of save, but I would expect around the lap 20 mark is when people are going to be starting to take that initiative to pit. 48 has a really good exit right here. He's going to be side by side with the 38. Really clean. He's going to dive into this corner right now. He wants to get slow. The 38 actually backs on out and gives the 48 the position. Excellent racing from there. Very heads-up driving, knowing that, hey, the race is not going to be over on lap 10. So, actually, I think, yeah, let's go on board the 19 right now. The 19 is also moving forward. You can see how loose people are getting right now. The 51 just tagged the wall and kind of knocked him out of line, and that is definitely what I was talking about in the beginning of this race. One of Private Patton's pre-race notes: maintain yourself throughout the entire run. Yes, you can be fast, but if you're running an 8, you are not going to hold on the entire way. So right now you can see the comers and goers right now, and I want to say the 51's a bit of a goer. Baseball Kid, so how you doing today? Sorry I'm late before the race start. Don't worry about it, boss. Welcome. As you can see right now, there is a bit of a couple mind games going on right now. That 14's been on the 22's bumper right now this entire stint, and he is looking for a good position. Looking for the 22 to make a mistake, because obviously he could just swing it and try to slide job the 22 right now, but the 14 may have clipped his bumper right now. But the 14 is being really patient. That is Cyber on K Bionic. He is the points leader going into this race by 173 points. So right now, the person chasing him in points, though, is currently leading the race. So I know there's a little bit of urgency, but props to Cyber for showing a little bit of patience right now, knowing that the race is still young. I think I just saw the 17 clip the wall, and now the 20 is going to be on the inside. Nope, he backs out of it. Now, what's the 51 going to do? We're going to be on board with the 51 right now, seeing how the 17's a little loose. The 20 now following him in his tire tracks right now. The 20 getting a really good run off the corner. What's he going to do? Is he going to dive it on down? Is he going to just follow him right now? So far, they've been following, but the time is going to come. Oh, right there! The 17 gets clipped into the wall. The 20 is now on the inside. The 17 hits the wall again and just allows the 20 to go on by. That is Cade. Big hub right there in the P2. Oh, and the 51 snookers his way into P3. Very good move right there. That was very close. That was very close to just being a nose chop right there, but that was clean. No contact was made. So right now you can see everyone just getting loose. Everyone's starting to run on ice right now. Keep in mind, everyone's on pure default right now. Everyone is looking for those adjustments. So, like I said, ooh, the 51 has a really good run here. What's he going to do? Is he going to look high, look low, or just fall in line with the 20? A little bit of a tap, but nothing too crazy. The 51 holds steady. We're going to be on board with the 18 here. Let's check in with his progress. Looks like he made it past the 41, so, and making his way into the 6 of Packers right now. Ooh, that pack of 5 cars scares me a little bit. That is a solid line of cars right now. Oh, the 14 is in the wall. Looks like he got a little bit too tight off the corner and just kind of tagged the wall, and that's going to lose a lot of momentum. Puts him in spitting distance of the 19 of Agent Orange. Now, who's going to swing down low, try to slide job him, but won't have the momentum coming out of the corner. Oh, but gets really loose. Oh, actually, we're getting word right now that what happened is that the 14 got a little loose and actually clipped the 19, so maybe that could have been the position right there. So anyway, yeah, the 20 is still moving forward. As I pull away, the 18 goes to the high side of the 6. But yeah, the 20 is trying. Oh, but that's not good. You don't want to do that. Hit the wall going into turn 1 right there. Cade inches from the wall. You can see that he has really good corner entry speed, but not good exit. The 51 looking low, but there's no draft right there. Nothing to keep him forward. And that is still position being made. Hey, y'all, whenever you get a chance, could I have a lap update, please? We're just waiting on a lap update right now. Appreciate it. Looks like pit stops are ready to be made right now. People are signaling. The 43 looks like he's going to be taking that initiative. No, he's not. I think it was just people just getting wicked loose right there. Sorry for having to pull away from the action there for a hot second. But you can see BD is now on the outside, maybe going to get a little bit loose. I see that he's been bobbing a little bit, like right there. The 17 also trying to clear the 22 right now. Right now, running his teammate up high a little bit, but the 22 relents and gets it done. So right now, there's 117 to go. So yeah, pit stops are soon to be coming up here soon. 21 right now. Hunty knows. He's been keeping track. I haven't. I'm sorry. But yeah, it looks like the biggest mover out of that is now the Cyber has rejoined the 22, but the 19 specifically has now lost a little bit of time to these guys up here. But that 18 is still moving forward. That 18 of Mopower Cat, UK Wildcats, as he hits the wall right there, typical UK things, is now closing in on the top 6. Oh, but I see the 20. Oh, let me get up there. Come on. Oh my God. There he is. The 51 threw a massive move on the 20 right there, but the 20 gets the undercut and just crosses him back over. That is one of the things you want to do, as the 20 now grinds the wall, and that is going to put now the 51 back in spitting distance of him yet again. Now the 20 on the top side right now, the 51 down low, the 20 is going to really throw it in. What's he going to do? Is he going to come on up? Ooh, 51 grinds a little bit right now. The 51's now going to get the crossover, and he's going to have that momentum going all the way down. Is he going to get the spot? He's still not clear. He's still not clear. Oh, the 20 throws it on in. That's going to be the spot right there. A little bit of contact, nothing too crazy, and that is, looks like Pied Piper is our first DNF out of this race. Oh, that is unfortunate right there. Pied Piper as well is one of our mainstays, but I think he just had an emergency right now, and he had to back it on out. So right now, looks like, oh my goodness, the 20 showing his displeasure with the 51 right there, kind of bops him in the rear. And that's going to kill his momentum coming out of the corner, though. And that's going to put the 22 of Beatty to his outside now. The 22 is going to be on the outside. Oh, I don't think the 20 knew he was there. And right now, that is a line of cars that you do not want to see, because as soon as you get knocked out of line, it is over. Yep, if I'm the 20 right now, I am pitting. Yep, there we go. So it looks like the 20 is going to be the first one down pit road right now. So right there, looks like the 19. Ooh, very aggressive going on pit road. Was the 19 right there? I gained a lot of time. So we're gonna be on board with the 22, who actually threw it on in right there. Yeah, you can see the people are actually starting to pit for tires before they're pitting for gas. Right there, the 17 is now gonna be taking his stop right now. So people are prioritizing tires for gas right now. So that is definitely one of the things is going to be that. Nope, that's a little bit too hot. Oh, he slows it on down. There we go. I was about to say the 17 came in a little bit way too hot there. So now it's going to be up to the 51, the 22 to really duke things out. The 14 now is going to be in the catbird seat. That should those two get together, as you see the one of Xander is now making his stop. The 14, oh, really aggressive move to the apron right there, but he will also make his stop right now, as everyone is now getting their stops done. The 19 and 20 now get off of pit road, and that is a massive time gain for the 19. Justin Shackett already hitting pit road. The 51 is now going to get the lap lead for staying on out. I can imagine these guys are going to probably be stopping this time right now. But it's fascinating to see that people are prioritizing tires over gas. So yeah, the 51 and 22 are going to be stopping both this time. Hopefully the 22 knows that as well. The 51 is going to be really aggressive getting on the pit road based on his entry right there. The 22 is going to be a little bit more cautious. Who is going to speed here? Hopefully no one. 22 being super cautious. Looks like everyone's hitting their marks. There we go. Wonderful stuff. So the 1 is now exiting. You can see the 14 still on pit road. The 1 is going to have a massive advantage because he did have a massive advantage coming out of pit road naturally. But you can see that the choice for tires is going to be really interesting here, because the 6 now hits a stop. Where is the 20? Yeah, the 20 was actually now able to snake a position out of 19. 19 had him beat there originally, but now the 20 gets him back. The 3 now hits pit road. That should be, as they loop around, that will be the battle for the lead. So the 3 gets a lap lead right there. That is points in his bucket. In case you guys don't know, we use Winston Cup points, and a lap lead is 5 bonus points. So that is just money in his pocket right now. So right there, that is the difference between old tires and new tires. The 51 comes on out behind the 20 and 19 who he was battling with, and that is going to be all strategy right now. People prioritizing tires for track position, and who and what strategy is going to win here. That is going to be the key. Different strategies forming here. You can see where everyone's kind of getting on out. So the 1 is now the leader. The 20 of Kate, P2. 19 of Nathan, P3. 17 of Brandon, P4. T-Bird, P5. Cyber, P6. Looks like BD, P7. UK, P8. Justin Shackett, P9. And then Packers, P10. Jagger, P11. BS, P14. Then looks like... P12, my bad. Dakota, P13, Liam, P14, and then US Trek Enterprise, P15. US Trek is on a strategy of his own right now, so we're going to see what he can do now. The 51 looking to make a move on the 17, who has 2 laps worse tires than him. The 51 is going to gas it up right here, look for the gap, but there isn't one, so now he's going to use that high side momentum, look down low. Oh, a little bit of nose chop right there. You saw that contact right there. That was a bit of a nose chop right there, but looks like the 19's also getting antsy, trying to pass the 20. Now the 19 has track position. He was able to. He's the biggest gainer out of all of the out of this entire pit stop cycle. He was able to go from P7 all the way to P3 right now. 19's going to go on low, try to get the slide job done, but that 20 is going to hold stout on the top side, and that's going to open up the door for the 17 and the 51 now. 17 and the 51 is going to look up high, keep the 19 on the bottom here, and that is going to be a position in his pocket right now. The 17, ooh, being really aggressive unless that happens. No, they sorted on out, so right there. And that actually allows Cyber, the 14 of Cyber, to get into this battle. 19 right now just kind of holding on. 19 just trying to keep position. That is now P5. But the 20 of Cade must have hit the wall. That checks up the 17. And the 51's now into the wall as well. The 19 hit the back of the 51 as he's trying to get to the outside. And now there's an entire 5-car pack right now. Hold on to it, folks. The 17's going on down low. The 20's still up high. 17's going to back it on out right now. That is a little bit of contact. Oh, a little bit of tap of the wall. And 17... There we go. Everyone kind of sorts it on out. Like I said, the 38's still the only one that is DNF'd out of this race. But yeah, this entire top... Oh my goodness, now it's going to be a 6-car pack with the 22 closing in right now. This is a battle right now. Meanwhile, the 1 of Xander is in a race of his own right now. And the 22 is getting into it. Oh my goodness. Is that a slide job right there? The slide job of the century from the 51 didn't quite work out. Oh no, that is the 20 into the wall. Looks like the 17 accidentally clipped him into the wall right there. Now you can tell the frustrations are running high for these guys. Slide jobs are not quite working. Positions are not being made as quickly as they wanted to. Now they're trying to take matters into their own hands. The 51 now has the freshest tires out of this entire pack and is now trying to get it done now. The 22 has now collected himself into this battle. Meanwhile, the 1 of Xander is gone. He is that black dot up there. Get it done, Xander. He is in a race of his own. .7 from first. Hunty, whose stream are you watching right now? Out of curiosity. Because I wish I had access to that. I appreciate that, Hunty, by the way, for the additional help. 17's still trying to make the slide job happen, but right now there is just not enough space on the bottom. Oh, he slides right up in front of his teammate. The 22 gives him a break. Now there is a Von Poon trio right now. As the 22 clips the wall, that is going to be perfect for the 18 now. The 18 going to try to snooker a position out of the 20, and does. That is what I'm talking about. Patience, patience, patience. You watching T-Birds? Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Hunty. Now the 18 has the preferred lane up on top now. There is the 19 of Nathan, Agent Orange, that was able to get a position back as well, back into P3, but oh, there was a little bit of contact with the wall. That slows up the the 14 of Cyber himself. So now the 18 gonna try to get 2 positions. Oh my goodness, and that is not gonna work. That was a moment right there, a potential caution right there. That was really, really close, and that is gonna lose him a position right there should he not have it. But you can see that looks like the 18 probably holding back a little bit with how he's entering the corner. So this pack right now is really pulling on away. Now we're going to go on board with the second pack, who is being led by the 6 of Packers, and then Justin Shackett, Jagger, and BS is now all in a row. Then you have Liam right there, and then Dakota, and then that is P14 of Dakota, and Goose US Trek is in P15. Back on board with this pack, though. You have the majority of this race in this little pack, as we have 2 people starting to lose it a little bit. The 20 of Cade, as well as the 18 of UK. The 18 of UK is trying to get into consistent lap times right now. That is key, because while they are single file, you want them to battle if you are trying to catch, but while they are in a pack like that, you are looking for them to battle. Or just go single file. I'm sorry. But yeah, now the 17 and 22 are teammates. They have found each other. I'm sure they're talking. They're good chat. The 51 hits the wall, and that's going to put the 19 below him. But the 14's go 3 wide. No, he thinks better of it. Oh, but the 19. Oh, my goodness. And the 17 of Brandon goes for a ride. Oh, no. No caution for that. And that puts Cyber now into P2. Now P3 with Nathan trying to clear himself. He's going to probably get it done right now. He needs to get to the top side. Get to the top side. Now 51's there. Oh, but he toes up. Checks up for the 22. And now the 18 is looking for the position. Oh, that sucks for the 17. Let's go on board with him for a hot second. The 17 of Brandon. That is unfortunate. Be Right Racing had a really good car, was in that battle, and just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That is unfortunate for Be Right Racing. Oh, wow. So, looks like the 14 was able to get past. I missed a battle. I missed a position. What happened to the 19? The 19! Oh my goodness, has lost 5 positions. I'm so sorry for missing that. He must have hit the wall or had a loose moment or something. But now the 14 of Cyber is into P2 right now. Like I said, this is the points leader looking for points right now. The 51 now is in P3, who has the freshest tires out of everything right now, but he may have used it trying to get around everyone to get into P2. So now the 7-car pack is now down to, I guess, 5 with Nathan having a loose moment or something. So now, oh, a little bit of tap of the rear with the 14. Now there is just one single line. The 51 now trying to go down low. He is there. He is there. The 14 has to respect that now. So now the 51 is down low. Now on the door. The 51's going to throw it on down. Going to try to get the slide job, but that won't happen. I think he realized the goose is already cooked. And now the 18 will try to get the spot on the top side. A little bit of contact. Oh, and the 18's around. And the 18 now. That is an... Oh my goodness. That's probably going to be a yellow. And that is the first caution of this race. Oh, wow. Wow. Alright, so looks like Xander, that huge lead is now gone. So now that should line up the 14 into P2 right now, as well as the 15 P3 BD P4. But we're gonna see how this shakes on out with the pit stops. That is huge for that. Look at the lead. Look at that. The lead is now gone. So, yep, right there. Looks like no positions have changed. But that puts Justin Shackett and Packers into P7 and 8, respectively, here. So, we're going to be on board with Cyber because I want to see what's going to happen here. How aggressive will he be in order to maintain the top side? Because right now he has it, but everyone's going to want it. So now the 51 goes up high. The 22 now goes down low. A little bit of a tap right there. But that is going to be good for the 51. He's still there. The 51's still going to be up high, and that's actually going to be good for the 51. On board with the 19 now shifting a little bit of camera positions. The 51's still there. The 22 is going to clear up high. Not clear. There we go. Has to realize the goose is done, and now 22 goes for a loose moment and collects the 20 and the 41. Okay, we're good. We're good. Whew, that was close. Could have been a big moment right there. Big wreck indeed, but now everyone just has to be really patient and move forward. Now the 41 of Justin Shack in the P5. That's going to be big for him. He has not been up here this entire race. We're going to be now US Track Enterprise, aka Goose, is now in a perfect position for watching this entire race right here. The 17 gets into Dakota a little bit, trying to get back to track position. He lost because of that, but thankfully with that caution, brings it back into it. So now the 3, you can see the 43 kind of clips the wall right there, puts the Dakota onto the bottom, but now the 17 is going to be there to fill the void because now Dakota is not going to be able to hold that position either. The top 4 is able to get away a little bit, so that is Advantage Xander, Cyber P2, T-Bird P3, and Nathan P4. Oh, we hear a little bit of... The 48 of Jagger is around. We heard a little bit of contact. Looks like someone got loose off of that corner, and now Jagger is around the 48. Oh, that is unfortunate. But with how close that is, that sucks to see right there. So now that puts BS and Goose US Trek Enterprise in the odd ones out without any kind of draft. We're going to check on him with Packers. So Justin Shackett now P5, Packers now P7. These are the highest they've been all race. UK back into it as well. Of course, he was the caution now. The 14 of Cyber actually lost position. Looks like the 51 has that short-term speed. We saw that a little bit in the last run as well. Now BD as well trying to gain a little bit of position. Now the 41 of Justin Shackett showing what he can do now. Shackett running the high side and getting position and a little bit of draft from that front pack. Looks like the top three are kind of according together is what I call it. You can see what I mean by like the corner entry. They kind of branch on up on exit. They group back together. It just shows how they approach the corners differently. Like I said, slow in, fast out, or either fast in, slow out. It's all about how you take the corners now. Of course, Piper is still the only one out of this race right now. It's unfortunate from Jagger, who just had no luck right there. Must have had a loose moment, just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But right now, this entire pack has found itself yet again. It's going to be really close battling. Oh, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 cars deep, with Cade trying to be the 9th car right now. Everyone going to different positions, going up high, looking down low, seeing who can get the advantage now. 14 of Cyber was actually able to defend from the 19's move right there. Now the 14 looks like has a bit of a longer run speed, but not the short run. So what can the 51 dude kind of counterbalance that, as now the 51 is going to be under fire from the 14. Really close. This is how close the action is. Anything... a slap of the wall in front of you, and 2-3 people behind are going to be collected in it. The level of talent from these guys to hold it off of each other, as I say that, hold it off of each other is insane right now. The 14 is going to have a big shot from the 19 and the 41 right now. Going on down this backstretch, getting the draft right now. And Xander right now is in the closest proximity of losing that lead that he's been in all race, but right now he is in hyper focus mode, seeing what can happen. 19 is going to have a huge run. He's going to go look high. Is he going to look low? Oh, he's just going to follow Cyber right now. It looks like the Cyber hit the wall, and that kind of bunched up the 19. That looks like to be a theme of the race right now, of just slapping the wall, and now you're 51. I can imagine is going to go for it right now. No, he doesn't. He actually goes slow and fast out. He's trying something right now. He is kind of feeling out what Xander can do as the 22... Oh, 19 hits the wall a little bit. Loses a little bit of momentum. 41's going to look low. You actually wanted to move up high if you wanted to get the position right there. But now that 14's looking really loose. And the 19 gets into a rear, square in the rear though, so nothing too crazy is happening right now. But you can see the field's now accordioning. The 18 is now trying to get a position and backs on out of Packers right now. That field is, like I said, accordioning together. People are going to be starting to make moves here, so patience is going to start to be a premium here. What can these guys do? Hey, y'all, whenever you get a chance, how many laps are left? This is where watching a stream would actually come in handy. Guys, how many laps are left? Copy. Oh, that was a big move right there. The 41 saw the 14 and 19 hit the wall, made evasive maneuvers to go to the bottom, and that is going to lose his momentum. Now the 22 is going to look... No, he holds it together. Thank you. guys. So there we go, 61. We are coming up on halfway for what it feels like this race has already been going for more than half the race. You can see that as I have a voice crack right now. I'm going through puberty again. The different lines that's being taken right now. The 19 is going for the move for the lead. He's going to be on the quarter panel, trying to get P2. Oh, that's not clear. And now the 51 is going to be on the preferred line going into turn 3. But the 19, throws it on down and makes a move, but the 51 is going to get the crossover. 19 tags the wall, and that is all around. Oh, my goodness. But everyone was able to avoid that. Oh, that was just a move gone wrong right there. Oh my goodness. And hearing from Nathan right now, hey, I tried. So he tried to make a move and it just did not stick. Oh my goodness. He must have got hit from the rear or something. And that just turned him. So the race is not over yet. He can still make up some positions. Heck, Brandon, the 17, was involved in that first wreck and is now moving his way forward. So now the 41 of Justin Shackett, still now in the top 5, up 1 place now. Packer's now in the top 5 as well. Piper actually was able, not Piper, BD was actually able to drop back 2 positions. Now the 18 trying to get the move done on Packers now, but he must have hit his rear. And that's going to kill his momentum. Now the 22 is going to try to get this. He's going to have to dive it on down now. Try to get it all done. Oh, but the 18 hits the wall. That's going to really help him out. He's got to come up now. He's got to come up now. Oh! Watch out, boys. The 6 gets into it. The 6 gets into 22. The 18. The 18 is going to try to get 2 for 1 here. The 6 backs on out of it. Ooh, very veteran move right there. The 18 throws it on down. The 41 gets the crossover. Oh my goodness, the moves that are being made. And the 18 net gains 1. BD loses 0. And Packers loses 2. The 18 is moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. Watch for this 18. He has, yes, it's taken him about half the race, but in a field so competitive, that is what's going to happen. You have to be patient. You have to be making the right moves in all the right places. As I pull on away from probably the worst point right there, because now the 18 is making the move on the 41. He's going to dive it on down yet again. No, he thought he was clear. He may have just tried to put the 41 into the wall. Oh, the slide job worked. Now the 18 is into P4. Oh me, oh my. This is fantastic racing. Oh, the 69 of BS is around right there, so that is going to be a position. Don't know what quite happened right there. Checking in with Jagger right now, who is closing in on BS. Actually, let's check and see where the field is. So as he's entering 3, they're coming off of 2. Yep, there they are. So still plenty of time before we have him being lapped right there. So let's kind of wind it on down. So we have the running order right now. Xander in the 1. T-Bird in the 51 is in P2. 14 of Cyber is in P3. You have the 18 of UK Wildcats. Mo Power Cat P4. Justin Shackett P5 in the 41. BD Deadman P6 in the 22. And then you have Packers in the 6. Packers Dynasty in 7th right now. Brandon and B Right Racing in the 17 P8. Let's go on board with. Where is he? Cade, Big Hub P9, and then rounding out the top 10 is Liam in the 43 right now. We have 3 distinct packs right now, with the 18 trying to get away. The 22 is being really aggressive with the 41 right now, trying to get on around that. We're going to kind of go on board with that right now. Come on, there he is. 41 maybe losing a little bit of steam right now, trying to move his way forward. The 22 looking down low, but nothing quite yet. The draft is now sucking the 41 up to the 18. So the 18 is not able to quite get away from this pack yet. It's going to take a mistake from someone here in order for that to happen. But now the top 3 and the next 4 are all in a pack. And right now, looks like the top three are in a little bit better line. Xander's not able to pull on away from the field quite like what he did in the first stint. So that is interesting to see. Now Cyber is trying to make a move on... that's funny that these camera shots are all in a row right now. Yeah, Xander's actually not pulling away as much as I thought he would on this second stint right now. You gotta imagine pit stops are going to be happening here soon. Now, as you saw, the long runs, people that went the entire way, lost a little bit of time in the short run, was able to get it all back in the long run. So, who is going to be the one to do the flip of it right now? Who's going to be the people to stop first? Ooh, the 51 close on up to the 1 right now. The 14 is right there ready and waiting. He's in the catbird seat, right? Should the 51 and the 1 get into a bit of a squabble. 51 going into a defensive stance by running that high side. The 51 hits the wall. Kind of checks up the 14 a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But you can see the 18 back there. The 18 back there clipped the wall just a tad. Oh, the 41, though, has it a little bit more so. Looks like the 17 even more so than that. Allows the 20 to get on by. So that is a switch for P8 and P9 right now. Oh, the 28 gets super, super loose. The 28 is around. And that is just another position for the 48's book right now. Back on board the 51, as you can see this move. Oh, the 41, Justin Shackett makes that hard left turn. So the 41 is going to be the first ones to come down pit road. I saw the 20 as well. He's going to be in that position. The 28 now also goes down pit road to make sure that he can get that stop done as well. Really cautious was the 28 right there of Dakota Drake. Now the 18 has a little bit of breathing space now, and he's able to kind of close in his marks to get to the top 3. Which one of these are going to make the run? The 1 is going to dive it on down. The 1 is going to be stopping this time. Anyone else? Looks like the 51 is going to actually able to hold it steady. The 1 is going to come on down this time. Was anyone else? Nope, no one else. Looks like the 1 is going to be the one and only joke, wholly intended right there. 1 to come on down this time, which is very interesting to see, actually. 17 is actually able to get it done right now. Looks like the 17 pit with the 20 as well, so I apologize for missing him. But the 51 and the 14 is now going to be pitting. Ooh, but you can see that they're really slowing down. This may be a move that may not quite work because of how much they slowed down going into their pit. You saw the 1 of Xander being so aggressive off a pit road. We're going to see how this is going to shake on out because now basically the rest of the pack is in. Are we hearing that the 1 of Xander may have sped? We're going to see, because where is... No, they did not speed. He did not speed because here's the 41, the 17, and the 20, and the 1 is up there. Xander did not speed. Okay. We're asking... No, he did not speed. So we're going to be on board with the 1 of Xander. Or actually, better yet, here's going to be the 51 and the 14 who are right behind the 1. Where are these guys going to come on out in relation to the 1 who is going by right now? So, yes, while it's better in terms of tires, it is loss of pivotal track time now. So now the 1 has that huge lead yet again. Now he's able to kind of just mind his P's and Q's, and now we're going to see where the 18, the 22, all these guys kind of shuffle on out, because now here they come exiting pit lane. There's the 6, there's the 18. Oh, the 22 actually is right behind all of them, so he's actually going to snake a position out of this. Now that puts BD in the P4. There's US Track Enterprise in the 3, getting off pit road. The 19 still running his own race right now. Now this pack is formed up yet again. The 41 of Justin Shackett. trying to get down low. The 17's back into it. Oh, he's going to be on the high side. The 41 running down low. Now, these are the tires that you can actually make these moves on and actually not be... Ooh, but that was a bit of a harsh move right there. The 17 didn't quite have the tires in order to make that move. But now the 17 is going to... Oh, a tap of the wall right there. That is the 41 now into it, and Packers gets involved. Oh, what? The 41 is not happy right now. We're hearing it right now on the radio in Discord. So that is a huge loss to the 41 in time right now. The 6 as well. Lucky that these guys are able to hold it right there. That was that could have been ugly. You can see the tire tracks going to the grass. The move that the 6 made. Oh my goodness! And the 41 to hold it. That is move of the race right there. The 18 gets the spot. Ooh, slide jump. But now the 18 is going to have the preferred line going into turn 3. Should the 22 is now he's going to try to do the same thing. Oh, but the 18 hit the wall. Oh, he grinds the wall now. That is going to be rinse and repeat. Has to do it all over again. The 22 now trying to move forward yet again. But the 18 is not letting him go. So now the 6 of Packers, who was currently in P6, now down into P7. Currently, the BD is now P5. As you can see, the 18 has now moved past him. Brandon now is in P6. Packers now P7. Cade P8. Justin Shack at P9. And it looks like Liam is still in P10. So that is the top 10 right now. I am unaware about the rest of the field, honestly. But it looks like Goose, US Track Enterprise, is in P13. No. P15. P14, my bad. And then you have Jagger P15 with Nathan either 12th or 13th. So my apologies about that. We are unaware about where everyone is in terms of the bottom half of the field, but we know where everyone is in the top 10. Looks like Dakota Drake has parked it for the night. He is done. So that is 2 DNFs for the night. He has called it a night. So that moves Jagger up to P14 for sure. Looks like Nathan is now going to be moving up a spot from Goose. So Goose is now into P13. That puts Nathan into P12 and BS in P11. So we're going to be keeping tabs on that here in a second. Looks like Xander has now moved around his teammate of Jagger. Jagger is now going to be drafting off of the 1 here, and that battle for P2 is now on. Looks like we have a bit of a 2-car tandems going on right now with the 1 and the 48, the 51 and the 14, and then the 18 and the 22. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6 and 7 is the 19, the 17 and the 6. Looks like the 6 of Packers trying to make a move right now. Ooh, that's the 17 is going to be there. The 6 is going to be really aggressive. This is going to be the move right here. The 6 got to be ready to dive it on down low. Don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. There we go. Quarter, got to side draft him back. 6 going to dive it on down. He does, but the 17 actually taps the wall. That's going to be positioned for the 6, bring him into P6. So good move, good move. 6 taking a defensive stance right there, going around the top side to make sure that he covers the top, because everyone knows, especially if you've seen it now, the passing lane is the top side. We're going to get a lap update real quick. Hey guys, whenever you get a chance, what lap is it? 47 to go, copy. There will be another stop on the way. We have one more stop coming. So, the with 47 to go, we have it's going to be a matter, actually. about who can actually save the most tires. Actually, that caution may have really changed the outlook of this race. Because now you can see, oh, actually the 19 is now trying to chase on down the 69 of BS, who is now going to turn 1. The 19 is crossing the start-finish line. So, yeah, about who can make it all the way and who can't. Whenever you can stop for one, whoever can make it one more stop essentially is going to be the winner of this race. So we're going to see. Gonna go on board with someone here. Liam. We haven't talked about Liam all race. So Liam looks like he's having a very solid run right now. He qualified in, I do believe, P8. But despite all that, he's just kind of minded his P's and Q's, not really been in the mix, but I think that was by choice. Everyone knows that he is a bit of has internet issues, so right now he is looking to just kind of ride around, collect laps, and collect points. He is in a points battle to make sure he can get into the top 15 in points, and he needs all the points he can, because if the rocks are not showing up, that should move him into the relegation zone of safe or moving into Cup next season. Right now, 16th on back. He is currently 16th in points right now. Anyone that can't make it is looking to get relegated next season. 16th on back is going to be Xfinity Series only. Actually, I'm seeing something like a little bit. Looks like the 22 was actually closing in on the 18. The 18 maybe having a little bit of a long-term issue here. As you can see now, the 51 and the 14 are starting to close in on the 1. Now, like I said, when we're hearing all these laps tick on down, who can make it in one more stop? With 47 to go, is what I heard. You have to be around 28 laps, like I said, 28, 30 if you're pushing. So whoever can make it in the next 10 laps, that is going to be the ones that are going to be able to make it all the way. And I think maybe the one of Xander's starting to realize that too. He's kind of slowing down his pace a little bit in order to get it, in order to make that strategy work. Now the 22 and the 18 are, yep, the 22 is definitely closing on in. I don't know if he's going to make the pass or if he's just doing this by design. That is yet to be seen here. But yeah, Packers down there, as well as the 20 of Cade, P9, and then Justin Shackett in P10. Looks like everyone is kind of in the race of their own right now. But like I said, we have a bit of a decision to make here for these guys. When are they going to pit? When are they going to decide to start saving? Guys, can you just let me know when you guys hit 30 to go, please? Alright, 39 right now, so yeah, we're going to be seeing, if anyone can't make it, they're going to be pitting here within the next 10 laps or so. And even then, it's going to be close. Yep, that 51 and 14. I think the 1 may be starting to go into fuel save right now. So that is going to be interesting to see. The 1 has dramatically lost a lot of time to the 51 and 14. I think the 1 has realized what's going on. So this is pivotal right now. So with 39 laps to go right now, anyone that can't make it is going to be pitting here in the next 10 laps or so. Looks like the 14 actually clapped the wall a little bit. Cyber kind of lagging on back a little bit, but now the 51 is going to be in the draft of the 48. Going to be looking to get on past the 48 very nicely, gets out of the way. Looks like also gets out of the way for Cyber as well. Respect for the lap cars getting out of the way of the main pack, so golf clap all around. But yeah, that 51 has caught the 1, so we're going to see, like I said, what can happen here, because as well, Kansas is one of those weird tracks that you actually lose fuel more than you save. You actually have to go out of your way to go out and save. in terms of like just letting off sooner, half throttling it, as well as running the top side. It's easy to miss, but when you actually run the top side, you are actually using more fuel because you're going the farthest way around the track. Meanwhile, if you're running the bottom, you're going the shortest way. So yeah, I think the one realized exactly what's going on. There's no way he doesn't at this point. Look at that. Yep, that right there shows that the one is in on this, and that is going to be the 51 that's going to try to lead a lap here. But the one gooses it up in the corner, and now the 51 is going to try to get to the outside. Yes, he does. Now, what can the 14 do? The 14 is going to try to go on down low. He's looking, but he's just going to be riding right now, being very patient. The one, you can tell exactly what he's doing. He's really being really ginger in the middle of the corner, trying to save up as much fuel as possible. That is going to be major right here, as that 51 is going to try to make the pass. But right now, the one still holding true on the top side. Now this is bringing the 18 and the 22 into it. With these guys battling like this, the 18 and 22 are going to be battling for this as well. They are closing in, but they're going full throttle. That one is, you can tell, he's at half steam right now, half mast. This wind is not with him, as that 51 did not lead that lap. That was so close. But the 51 still trying as he might, is still trying to get past the one, and this actually may lose him P2 right now, as now the 14 of Cyber is going to be there. Oh, that was really aggressive. The 48 lets the 51 in. Very, very nice of him right there. So it was just a loss of position. It was just a slide gone wrong right there. Now the 14 is going to try to do what the 51 couldn't. What is he going to do? The one is blocking the top side. The 14 is going to look up even higher. The 51 is going to try to gain what can be possibly 2 spots right now, should they get into each other. But looks like nothing yet. So now we're going to be looking to see pit stops. That right there, the 20 and 41 cannot make it. They are going to be the odd ones out here. That is going to be unfortunate. Now, when are these guys going to pit? Those guys have been 100%. 31 to go this time. So, like I said, it is going to be huge here if one of the leaders cannot make it. I wonder if these guys know it's going to be a fuel strat game. The one is coming down this time. Oh my goodness. That's going to give the 14 the top, and then also the lap led. 5 bonus points in his bucket right now. The one coming on down. You don't want to speed. You don't want to mess up this stop. So now the 14 got that lap lead right now. Now the 51 is probably... Now these guys are probably going to be stopping this time. The 14 does at least. The 51 of T-Bird stays up there. The 18 and the 22 also stopped this time. So the 51 of T-Bird kind of does the opposite of what these guys do, and is going to be staying on out for an additional lap now. The 14 being a little bit aggressive. Ooh, but slows down maybe a little bit too much right there. Now the 18 and 22 as well pivotally gain some time. So, and we're going to see here how this changes on out. You saw the one of Xander leaving his stall. That's him going out of the pits right now. Now we're going to be on board the 51. He should be coming in this time. Yep, there he goes. Make sure he doesn't speed. Don't spin as well, but there we go. You can tell that he was very close right there. Alright, so, the 18 comes on out. Oh, pivotally there. There's the 14 of Cyber. He's going to gain a little bit on the initial shift up, but the 18 is now within spitting distance. Now the 1 goes on by, and that is going to be advantage Xander yet again. So now the 18 was actually able to gap the 22 a little bit as well. Now pivotally, with the 51 stopping a lap after this, he's probably going to slot in right behind the 18. If I were to guess. So we're going to be staying on board with the 18 right now to see how that's going to shake on out. 43 of Liam goes on by. There is the 51 of T-Bird right there. So now the 14. Yep, I was right. So the 18 comes on up and now takes P3. That is UK Wildcats Mopal Cat in the podium positions. Now, who can make it, who can't? This is going to be huge. Who can make it the rest of the way? It's going to be swinging one way or the other here, because there were some that pit with 31 to go. There were some that pit with 29, some that pit with 30, and there were some that pit with 32 to go. 4 different laps that people came on down. 32, 31, 30, and then 29 to go. So there will be some that definitely can't make it. There are some that can make it. When and who will get that done? Looks like the 48 is now just letting the 18 go. I think the 18 has been given the green light by his crew chief, saying that he can go. The 14, like I said, I think the 14 realizes that he's in a save game right now, and he is going to let the 18 go. 14, think about it, the 14 is fighting for a championship. He just needs to make it. Any positions lost is positions lost for him. And if Xander can make it, and then that is just the ultimate bad day. So, yeah, like I said, I think... Yes, you can see it! Xander is now running the bottom! It is now a save game! These guys know they have to start saving. Oh, so when... Can the 51... He hasn't got the message yet. So, he's probably been given the green light that, hey, he can go. That is an entire lap that he can go right now. But that is huge right now. This is strategy. Who can make it? The top 5 all within a blanket, all within turn 1. Looks like the 6 of Packers is now the odd one out right there. What can he do on this? The 18 is still going. What happened to the 17? We're going to check out him with the 17 of Brandon here. He may have sped. He may have sped. So looks like the 17 is going to be out of it. But yeah, right now the 48 currently is not in the lead pack. He is a lap down. And right now, looks like everyone is now running the top side, trying to get it all done here. Who can save? I think the 14 is now going behind the 48 to try to save some fuel as well. Of course, if you can save some fuel in the draft, and that is just free time right there. We're going to be on board the 18 here. Hang on. Oh, actually, better yet, be on board with the 1, see what he can do. Is he just going to give the position up, or is he going to fight for it? The 18 now on the top, and the 1 stays up top as well. The 18 is still going strong. You can see that bump right there. The 18 is not saving. The 1 is, and you can see how the 1 is doing it in the center of the corner. He's very ginger. Oh, that's not what I wanted. He is very ginger, going off into the corner, not quite full throttle, and I think the 18 is unaware of this. So how is this going to work? The 14 is now going to be under fire from the 51. You can see it in the back. What's he going to do? He's going to hold it up top. Have these guys been given the green light? Can they go? The 18 still fighting. The 51 is racing as if he can make it all the way. Ooh, you can see it right there. That is fresh tires talking right there. The 51 is really hot on the 14's bumper right now. That bumper, that is feeling the heat from the Chevy Camaro logo right there. Ooh, a little bit of a tap right there. That's probably not what the 14 of Cyber wanted. And now you can see that the 18, I think what the 18 is doing right now is he's saving, because he has not pushed the envelope at all. But that's bringing the 14 into it right now. Can you save enough fuel in the draft on the top side as opposed to going your own pace on the bottom? What I'm loving from the 48 here is that he's just staying out of it. He is not making moves. He's not trying to impede the leaders, because you have the top 4 all within a pack right now. This is what strategy is and what people can do. You can see the 51 probably has the best shot of doing it. He is full throttling. He can make it right now based on how he's racing. Ooh, very inches from the wall right there. But yeah, that top four, the BS down there is a lap car right now. He is down low and is going to stay out of it. He is not in the racing line. Now, that is going to be a position for the 48 now. What can he do? Can he mix in with the 69 right there? Hey guys, whenever you get a chance, can you let me know when it's 10 to go, please? Alright, leaders are about to take 17 to go. It's going to be really close on fuel mileage. The one taken down low, the 14, he knows he is in a fuel game. He lets the 51 go. He's trying to save some fuel right now. But I don't know if that's enough. The 51, like I said, is racing as if he can make it right now. Can he do it? The 18 as well is saving fuel behind the 1, and the 1 is out front. I don't think he wants to be the leader, but he is kind of in a pack of his own. Now, I think if it's going to be really close, but if I'm the 18, I'm letting the 51 go. There is a bit of a gap behind him that you could actually slide on in. The 51 is racing as if he can make it right now, so I'm following him. So there's no point in fighting for a position if that is going to be the result, essentially. So we're going to see how this is going to work. The 51 of Tiber, actually let's check on in with the rest of the field. The 20, yep, the 20 and the 17 realize that they can't make it. They are making their final stops right now, probably cutting this stint in half, so they're taking 4 tires. That is massive right there. The 69 and the 48 are fighting for position, so that is going to be, yep, the 14 is now going down low. He is in hardcore save mode. When you know you can, when you have to save, you are riding the bottom. You are not riding the top anymore. You are going to the bottom in order to save. So now Cyber is in crisis mode. He knows he can't make it. Now, back on board with the front pack here. Hang on, we're getting there. We're getting there. There it is. The one of Xander is currently leading this pack. He's also a big game star for saving fuel, so he actually could still have a chance here. We're going to see how that works on out. The one of Xander, really known for saving fuel. However, that T-Bird, the 51, also known for saving fuel. UK has been able to snooker a couple of wins out of nowhere by saving fuel as well. So you have 3 masterclass drivers up here that can possibly make it. We're going to see. I don't think the one can make it. Oh, we're going to see. This is going to be very close. Hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen. Because there are people that can make it. Whoever pitted a lap before Bird might be able to. So, the 14 is the one that pitted before the 51. Xander here won the one pit 2 laps before all of them. But the 14 and the 18 pit before the lap before the 51. So I know the 51 is in the best case right now, and I think the 1 is realizing that too. So the 51 is in the best case scenario here for how this race is going to turn on out, because I saw the 14 go into hardcore save mode by riding the bottom. He is in crisis mode. The 18, though, I think is also realizing that he's in a must-save as well. So we're going to see, like I said, how this shakes on out, because the 51 is in the best. He probably can make it just by running it out. Those guys are around half a lap to good at this point. So like the 14 and the 18 then. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But oh, we just got word that this is 10 to go right now. So the leaders have to take 10 to go. So this is make or break for these guys right now. Who can do it? All right, so we're gonna see. But then again, you don't know if these guys were pushing it. Oh, what happened to the 14? Where's the 14 at? Where did he go? Oh, the 14 is in crisis mode right now. Look how off the pace he is. He is in crisis mode. And I just missed a pass for the lead. I'm so sorry, folks. The 51 is trying to get on pass. The 1 is still holding stout. The 18 is behind all of that. You can see the 17. He is on fresh tires. He doesn't have to worry about a thing. So, like I said, we're just seeing how this shakes on out because there are people that 100% can make it. There are people that can't. There are people that are trying. This, hold on to your butts. Guys, this is 8 to go. Eight to go. The 14 is in hardcore save mode. He is that green dot in the distance right there. He is running the bottom in order to try to make it. Oh, this is... It makes my heart sink every time I have to think about fuel save. I hate fuel save races, but that one caution came out at probably the worst time in order to make it into a 2-stop, or I guess a 1-stop from there. So now the 51 gets really close right there. The 51, ooh, really loose. Now puts the 18 up high. These guys are racing as if they can make it, so we're going to see. This is really close battling. The 18, oh, backs it on out. That is 3 wide right there. Hold on to it. The 17 has fresh tires. He's trying to get on past, and he does. The 17 is now going to get up into the lucky dog position and now into trying to get his lap back the good old-fashioned way on the 1 right now. He's going to have the momentum. I think the 1's just going to let on off and just let him pass. Yeah, right there. You can see a little spurt right there. The 17's going to take up the top side right there. But yeah, we're going to... this is going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. Is this 5 or 6 to go right now? Copy. Oh, we just saw that. I'm sorry. Leaders just took 5, so I was off by 1 lap. The 1 accidentally got put into the wall right there. Now that puts the 51 now in P3, the 18 in P2. These guys are going to be fighting for every drop of fuel. Every drop of fuel is going to be in these guys' tanks to be used. Now the 17 got the lap back the old-fashioned way. The 20 is now trying to get it done. We're gonna... This is 4 to go right now. We're gonna check on in with the 14 here. Oh, is that it? Did he stop? That is the 41 making his stop right there. I apologize for that. The 14, though, is in hardcore save mode. Now in the grasp of the 22, a beady dead man. Looks like he is able... Yeah, he's in hardcore save mode right now. You can just tell based on his engine sounds. Meanwhile, these top 3, this is 3 to go right now, are trying their damnedest. They're racing hard, and they're racing with passion, with gas, very much at a premium now. The 17 is up high, trying to pass the 20 here. Let me know, who do you think is going to win? Because I don't even know. I bet 1 runs out coming to the white flag. We're going to see. We're going to see the 18 down low, trying to get the win here. The 18 gets the spot, trying to. He slides on up. He slides on up. He backs on out. That pass is not able to be made. That allows the 51 to come to and get the spot right there. This is coming to the white flag. The 1 is running down low. He is on fumes right now. You can just hear it in the engine right there. Now the 51, it's going for broke at this point. You just got to assume the 1 can make it at this point. The 51 is trying to... Oh, he's going to have a run here. 51's going to look down low. He hit the bumper of the 1, though. 51's going to absolutely send it, though. The 51's going to send it here. The 1 is going to... Oh, slide job. Slide job now. The 1 coming to the flag. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. What happened? Oh my goodness, what happened there? Oh wow! I don't even know what happened. Alright guys, so whenever you get a chance, I need full results. One. Two, who was podium? Cyber P4, BD P5? Copy. Alright, so we're gonna see. Alright, as we kind of load on in here. That, oh wow, that was, I am at a loss for words right now. Alright, so let's see here. Who had the fastest lap? That was Nathan, Agent Orange, with the 637. It's unfortunate for him with all that, but that was a very interesting end to that race. Wow. All right, so we're gonna see. Get the podium guys up in here, and we're gonna hear from what they have to say. All right, so while we wait, we're gonna go through the entire running order real quick. So, or the finishing results, I should say. All right, so that was Xander with the Win T-Bird P2, UK P3, Cyber P4, BD P5, Packers P6, Liam pulled P7, Goose P8, Nathan P9, BS P10. He got what he wanted. He wanted that top 10 there. Justin Shackett P11, Brandon P12, Jagger P13, Cade P14, Dakota P15, and Piper P16. Those were the ones that DNF'd out of this race. So what's going on, guys? How do you feel about that race? First and foremost. So that is a group question for y'all. Of course, make sure that your voice is on always allow and that you're not actually looking at the party. So yeah, what did you guys think about the race?
I haven't. My blood's. I don't know what to say. I am shaking right now. I haven't felt like this after or during a race in I don't know 4 years, 3 years. Oh my goodness.
I was about to say I'm looking at the margin of victory, and that was .023, so just above 2/100. So that was coming to the line. So let's get the formal interviews out of the way. So UK Mo Power Cat, how you doing today, boss?
I was better yesterday, but alright today.
All right today. Well, there we go. Honestly, it looks like for the most of the beginning part of this race, you were just kind of mired in traffic right there. Honestly, first and foremost, how did low draft feel for you?
I hate low draft.
You hate low draft?
Especially on sliders. On customs, it's fun, but on sliders, I don't like it.
Gotcha. um, Hunty specifically has a question for you. He's in chat right now.
Hunty.
He's asking if you are wearing pants right now.
If I'm wearing pants, no, then I'm cold.
No. Okay, there we go. Um,
And tell, and
he can
I
hear
do have
you.
something to
He can
say.
hear you.
Well, I don't know if I say it on YouTube, but he's a
Oh.
bee.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, well, there you go, Hunter. You got that. Message received. So, anyway, UK, looks like coming into that final pit stop, were you concerned at all about fuel at all, or were you basically good to go?
If I did what I did the previous two runs, I would have been good to go. But I was not thinking about fuel. I didn't know. I didn't pay attention to how many laps we got in a run at all. I didn't do any practice again. I didn't even know what track he was at until 3 hours before the race. And then I just winged it, and I wanted to pit with somebody. I saw a 14 pitted, so I pitted with him.
All right, well, honestly, that was really interesting from you guys. Honestly, I think the battle between you three there towards the end, that was insane racing. And coming to the person that you always so down on yourself for finishing P3, but I mean UK, you all three had a fantastic run. And that was fantastic racing there towards the end. So
I was just hoping they would wreck each other, like in the turn, and not 15 feet from the finish line.
ah. Well, speaking of the runner-up, so T-Bird, how are you doing today, boss?
Um, we're doing quite well. Best run in Millennium. I can't like just deny. I can't just like shut off that. I definitely wanted that window. I felt like we definitely had a chance for a win there.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna ask the first thing. How did you feel about low draft tonight?
Uh, my only complaint was the fact that because of the low draft, if you got to run off the corner, it was not strong enough to where like towards like the last like two runs where like Xander starts blocking like two lanes on the actual track and to protect the outside. There was there was multiple times where I just want to take that low with a with a full head of steam and hopefully clear him by the end of the straightaway. You could probably do that in like normal draft, but low draft you just never could get like quite clear enough. So did make the did make making a pass for the lead a bit harder tonight, but overall not the worst thing I've driven.
There we go. Well, honestly, like I said, you were the last one to come down pit road, so I just assumed that you were good to go. T-Bird, you're known for saving fuel, so how did you feel confident? Did you feel let me rephrase that. Did you feel confident that the one couldn't make it and that you were essentially just racing him for the lead, like just on pure raw pace, or did you feel like he was going to run on out, so you were being patient?
I definitely was a bit patient because it even looked a bit iffy for the 18 and 14 to make it in my mind, and then Xander pitted a lap before them. So I was a bit more patient, thinking he's either going to have to really save it, or um, or he'll just run out, and I'll just claim the claim whatever spot he gives up at that point. Actually, props to Xander because I believe he had to make like a 30 lap run towards the end, which is quite impressive. Because you considering you barely start off 30, it drops down to 29 immediately, and then you lose more fuel as you run around the outside because the track's programmed to calculate fuel run the inside line. So you lose fuel as you go. So the fact that he made 30 still was a great job from him on his part. Props to that.
And honestly, like I said, you don't regularly race with Xander, but in the leagues that I know him from, he's also known for saving fuel. So it's two worlds collide right here. So
I
that's
think he
what.
showed it off tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess, like I said, T-Bird, you are known for saving fuel. You had also the raw speed. Did you feel like you were kind of lacking a little bit in the long run pace? Because I noticed that you fired off really good, but kind of lagged on back towards the late run. Did you feel like that was an issue for you?
I I felt the complete opposite. I think early run I could drop like a couple tenths to both Xander and Cyber, but long run I would be able to just drag them in and then catch their draft and then just be able to hang with them until pit stops gang.
I get you. Well, I'll tell you what. This congrats on your first podium. That was an excellent show. Just .023 away from the win. So T-Bird, excellent run.
And a car in the outside wall, and probably Davey Allison.
Oh man, exactly. That would have been even more of a spectacular finish than it actually already was. So, good race there, bud. First podium, and looking forward to seeing what you can do at Darlington next week.
Thank you.
All right, so now we have Xander. Now I know that you already said that you haven't felt that like that bad or good or mix of both in quite some time. So describe your race there, bud. I'll let you have the driver's seat. Pun intended.
Well, before I get into any questions, I want to say something real quick. I want to say it's been a cuff. I want to shout out Brandon, teammate Brandon. He's been,
Bassbuck.
yeah, he's been going through some rough times recently, and I just wanted to I dedicate this one to him because it's tough what he's been going through, but I'm not going to explain anymore. I just want to say shout out to him, and I hope he's watching right now, and I hope this put a smile to his face. But my race, well, it started off like just I had that 5.5 second lead, and then caution came out. Looked like someone was flipping. So
Yeah,
okay.
that was insane. Like they
yeah.
saw the stars.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you get some fireworks in, and after that it was everyone was with each other. It's the point of Kansas. Everyone's really equal there. And then the next caution came out, and that was that caution. So it came very close to fuel, and I just couldn't go as far as everyone else. It seemed like I had to pit about 1 or 2 laps before everyone, and it came down. I saved fuel that last run. You might have saw it on the stream. I went down to the bottom trying to save before everyone caught up, and when everyone caught up, I just had to push it. I ran out of fuel coming off of turn 4, about halfway down the back stretch, and just. Yeah, great race. Well, first off, I want to say great racing with T-Bird. I know how hard it is to get second right there, and that's such close margin. I've been there, done that. In fact, the elite race, I finished second on a photo finish. So it's so frustrating to be in that situation, and I've been in the situation, but it's coming soon for him for sure.
Exactly. So, I mean, honestly, like you kind of said it right there. I noticed that you were stopping before everyone else, and that's very un-Xander-like of you. So, honestly, did you feel like you were using up your tire? Well, you said yourself that you just couldn't quite get the fuel mileage. How did the car exactly feel for you? Was it like tight? Was it loose? Or did you feel like it was just right?
The car, the first run was a little loose, but I tightened it up a little bit, knowing that the end of the run. I mean, tires was not an issue. I mean, I went to the end of these runs, no problem on tires. It just seemed that I just didn't get the same amount of fuel. It must have been something I was doing once I came off pit road. I remember Liam was telling me how he goes just right to fourth as soon as he gets off pit road. But, yeah, I try to save as much fuel as possible. Kansas is one of those racetracks that you lose more fuel because you're running the high side. So you just got to manage that, and it was very tough. But, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is exactly how you put on a performance at Kansas. Was able to save enough fuel. Absolutely show the field what you could do in terms of fuel and just pace. Of course, you had that big lead. It dropped, but then you were able to hold out in front and put your car in all the right positions. So, good job, guys. So all around. So
That's
good
awesome.
job, Xander, and good job,
Great
T-Bird,
racing.
for first podium in UK for I think this is your. No, not consecutive, not that, but this is another podium finish for you. So excellent job, guys. Any final thoughts before we turn it on over for the night?
I don't think there's enough thoughts before we end the night off. I mean, everyone's got something to say right now because it was such an incredible race to the end. Before T-Bird talk, sorry that I cut you off, T-Bird. I want to say thanks to Monster. Thank you, my mama. And I lost my voice because I was screaming at the top of my lungs when I crossed the line. There you go.
Aha. And T-Bird.
I would just like to say I think Xander set the high score on the Ryan Newman blocking simulator tonight as well. Like,
Yep,
Jesus.
yep, yep. That high side, you gotta protect, man. Gotta protect.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, Jesus.
And UK, you got anything?
Nope.
I was about to say, yeah, he's gonna be like, no. Um, all right, so this has been Millennium Racing League with your host Private Pat, and hopefully y'all enjoyed race number 14 at Kansas. After this, we are at Darlington for the Cup Series. 4 races left during the season. It goes Darlington, and then at Indy Road Course, Texas, and then season finale at Homestead. So hopefully you guys are ready for 4 more races of the season to crown our first champion. The Xfinity Series, though, is going to be tomorrow at Chicagoland as well as Monday. Same track. Hopefully we can see y'all there. And until then, we'll see you in the next one. Good night, everyone.
All right.